Hi Liz, this is Lee, Vance, whichever you want to use. I'm going to give you a little bit of help here with the OES.org website and how to maneuver around it. I remember you said something about not being able to access or reply to a private message. I'm going to show you how to do a couple things that'll make private messaging easier, and then I'll show you how to do what I think you're having problems with. First and foremost, if you go to messages, here's where all the messages that have come in are. This is inbox, saved messages, different folders that you can keep messages in. And then underneath all this, it says friends. And it says who's online and who's offline. Hey, look at that one. See, I made you a friend, so I know when you're online and when you're not online. And that also makes it easier when you go to create a new message. So if I want to do compose, all I have to do is scroll down to find, say, your name, click add. Now your name is automatically listed in the to box. So then I can type a subject, title, and then my body. Okay? That's one way that'll help you with creating a new email or a new message. But what we need to do is get you set up with friends. So what we can do with that is, if you go to, see up here where it says view new posts, right there, if you click on that, it'll bring up the new posts since the last time you were here. Okay? I don't see anything in there, but if you go to the other one, that'll show you any one of the posts that you've made. See, I've responded to Sam's removing dead hair, and then I've responded to all these except a couple I've actually posted too. So let's do this. Let's go to this one, and the reason I'm going to this one is because here's Parwaz, also known as P. I've already made him a friend. This is CH Sheepdogs, that's Marilyn, that's my mentor, she's already a friend. And that's Sam, she's a friend. Little Lizzie, I don't think I've got her listed as a friend. So that's a perfect chance for me to do this to show you. So you go to profile, and this brings up the profile for Little Lizzie, and underneath her picture it's going to say add friend, add foe, and I bet you can tell what foe is. So you want to click add friend, and then you say, are you sure you wish to carry out this operation? Well, yeah, I wouldn't have clicked on it if I didn't. Okay, so now it's going to return you to the user control panel sooner or later. So now this shows all my friends, including Little Lizzie, who's online. So if you do that with my name, find my name anywhere in a post, click on my profile, underneath the picture, click on add a friend. The next time you go into messages, my name will show up underneath the friends, as well as anybody else you choose to do that with, and you'll also be able to tell when they're online. So in this particular case, Little Lizzie, I just made her a friend, and she's online. So I don't have a message from you. I thought I did. No, you didn't respond, but that's okay, because let me show you how this works. I sent, actually this is from Parwaz. P sent me a message saying who was responsible for that whole poofed up dog list that I didn't like. So that's how you read the message. You click on, let me go back, you click on the subject line, and that'll let you read it. Okay, and then down here in the corner you can hit reply, or you can hit quote. If you hit quote, it'll set you up to reply to my message, or the last person that sent that message, along with their quote from what they said. And then you can go down here below and type your message Okay, and then down here you can either just submit it right away or preview it so you know what it looks like. And this is P's quote with my mess of typing. At which point, if I liked it, I could send it by hitting submit. If I didn't, then I could go back up here and correct my mistakes or add things or take things out, that kind of thing. So I'm going to back out of that. I'm going to back out of that. So if I go back here, this is P's initial message to me. If I just hit reply, it gives me an empty box to type my message in, but it does give his header with the RE in front of it, the reference to. So at that point I could just type in my message here. Whoops, hit the wrong key. And then again I can preview it or just straight submit it. I should just submit that to P and make him question, what are you talking about? Because that would be funny. And from here you can preview it again after you change it, or you can submit it, or you can save it as a draft. Like, oh, I don't have time to finish this, I'll get back to it. So you can click save draft, and it would end up in this. Where is it? Oh, PM drafts. I think it goes into that. So anyway, that's how your private messages work. And when you get a new message, typically you get a little pop-up if you've turned that feature on. If not, this will say one message unread or something like that up there. And then you just click on that, and it'll bring you back to this. And you can click on any one of these messages. So that's pretty much how private messages work. And that's also how adding friends to your friend list works. Now the cool thing about this is, say you want to go online, but you're not sure who's online. I mean, you want to go into the chat room, but you're not sure who's even online that might end up being in there with you. In which case, you go down here and look. Marilyn is online. I like chatting with her. She talks a lot on the phone, so if I chat, that means I actually get some time to talk because she can't hog all the time that way. Maggie McVie, she's her name is Nancy, or Nita, and she's a friend of mine that I actually know. She only lives about 200 miles from me. And then School Marm, whose name is Bonnie, who lives about 60 miles south of me. So there's 3 people that I know really well that I'd be happy to chat with. So I can go ahead and just click here, and that'll open up the chat window. Okay. But if you go back here and look and refresh by hitting F5, it's working, trust me. Now it says there's one user in the chat room right now, and if you want to know who it is, you can click there and it'll bring it up. So I can close this, and I just noticed this, but I never did before. If you just mouse over that, it tells you. I just now saw that. So look at that. Teaching you, I learned something. So I'm going to close that window out because I don't need it open anymore. So now I'm in the chat room, willing to talk to any of these people that may log in. And if you were online, I would do the same thing. There are some people that I actually go out of my way to log on to like this. So they hopefully will find out, oh, who's online, and they'll come and talk to me. So that's why I do what I do. And I typically will leave this open for 20 or 30 minutes, and if nobody from this list checks in that 20 or 30 minutes, then I'll go ahead and close it. Either they're too busy and haven't looked, or they don't want to talk. And that's fine. So that's all. If you notice, this is all done in Firefox. But all the features that I've shown you are the same in Internet Explorer, in case that's what you use. And I'm pretty sure it's the same in Safari if you're a Mac user, or Chrome if you use Google Chrome. So it's all going to be about the same. So, and with that, I'm going to close my little tutorial video and send it off to you so you can see it.